So what is alignment, and why is it important for instruction? Alignment is the degree to which expectations and assessments are in agreement, and serve in conjunction with one another to guide the system towards students learning what is expected. Here we can see how standards, assessment, and curriculum are intertwined. Alignment allows us to use existing information to inform us on where we are and what challenges lie ahead. By a maintained desired course and intensity, we can better focus our resources and strengthen our capacity for making meaningful changes in policy and to support the instructional practice. This graphic shows several ways in which assessment and standards can be related or used in state assessments. If we look at this graphic on the left-hand side, this large circle encompasses the standards. Sometimes assessment can only measure this aspect of the standards, leaving much unknown about the student learning. In this graphic, we can see that the assessment is the large circle, measuring much more than what is intended to be learned and what we expect students to know and be able to do according to our standards. In this graphic, we can see that the standards and the assessment only briefly cover one another. Ideally, we want standards to be this large circle, where assessments attempt to measure the depth and breadth of the standards through covering a large distribution of the standards. In alignment, we need to understand fitness. There will be many instances where an item is only partially addressing the standards, or when it is above the expectations of the standards. For these purposes, the scale 0 to 3 will be used. A 3 indicates an excellent fit. A 2 indicates a good fit. A 1 indicates a weak fit, and a 0 would indicate there is no fitness. An excellent fit means that the concepts and skills addressed in the Common Core standards are included in the NAEP item expectations in both verb and performance and content and topic. These are equivalent. If the specificity is different, but the content and the performance expectations are similar, or if a NAEP item expectations went beyond the expectations of the Common Core standard, a rating of a 3 would be given. For a good fit, this means part of the compound NAEP items expectations applies to the Common Core standards and part does not, or a minor aspect of the Common Core standards are missing, or addressed more broadly and generally than in the Common Core standards. The Common Core standards may use a different verb than the NAEP item expectations, but if the content is similar, then this could be rated a 2. For a weak fit, the major aspects of the Common Core are not addressed. Content may be related, but only generally. A rating of a 1 might indicate a skill that is a building block to the Common Core standards. If a 0 or no fit is given, this means no aspects of the Common Core are addressed. Please note, if the Common Core standard is a compound and the NAEP item expectations only addresses one of the expectations, the NAEP standard would get a rating of a 1 or a 2. So in short, a 3, or an excellent fit, would indicate that the question clearly belongs in this category, and we have no reservations about it. A good fit. This item may belong in the category, however there's one or more aspects of the item that does not fit the Common Core standard. And a 1, a weak fit. This category is a stretch, and we have reservations about placing this item in this category. Lastly, completeness should be addressed. So in the comments sections of your consensus building sheets, you will want to mention the completeness of coverage, even though you are rating it either a 1 or a 2, so a weak or a good fit. Some mention should take place on the completeness of this fit. For completeness, describe your fitness judgment in regards to how thoroughly the standard is covered with this item. This could include language emphasizing what aspects were not addressed, and additionally what areas were in more breadth than the expectation. Completeness is really how deeply are the standards addressed, and where they are addressed partially by the NAEP item, what must be included to fully meet the expectations of the standard.